Yes, people, it's Keisha Prince. Today we're talking about what not to do at a showcase event. Let's go. So, due to a lot of showcase events taking place as the winter window is about to open, I thought to give my 2 pence. Having former experience with my former company doing tons of showcase events with players, just giving you a heads up in terms of to give you the best possibility for you to get signed or move forward. So let's go with this first one. Number one is turning up late. If you turn up late to a showcase event, if the coach is going to score you out of 5, you're already at -5 just because you turned up late. Now for me, I had a rule: if you turned up more than 15 minutes late, you ain't coming in. It's simple as that. Because if you go to a pro club and you turn up late, they'll say, "See you later, mate. It's done." And to be fair, you're gonna have to do over and above for the manager to even want to please you. So that's number one: turn up late. And still people do it. Don't blame the trains and say, "Oh, the train's not running." Listen, you guys got TFL. You understand how to get on Instagram, TikTok. You need to keep an eye on the traffic and the lines and the buses, whatever transport you need to use. Number two, speaking to the coaches about an injury before you're going to do any running. This one used to get on my last nerves. When players would come up to me and say, "Coach, I'll just let you know that I just came back from an 8. Listen, you're here. So the fact that you come and told me that you had an injury or had an injury or carrying an injury is a sign for me that you weren't mentally built for football. Simple as that. You ain't ready. So if you're one of those players that do that, stop. And number 3, do your best. Run. You understand? You need to be watching Kobe Bryant. This guy shot free throws with a torn Achilles, etc. You need to stop using that as an excuse to get bypass of favor for the coaches. It don't work. Let's go to the next one. Number 3, turning up in your previous club's tracksuit. Listen, if you play for Chelsea and you turn up to a showcase event, leave the Chelsea kit at home. Leave it folded up underneath your bed, whatever it is. Keep it away. The worst thing you could do is turn up with a tracksuit with your previous club. And even if you don't support a team, any club with a logo is just going to attract attention. Just go with a simple Nike, tracksuit, blank, whatever, blank t-shirt, Nike or whatever, Adidas. It doesn't have to be any, worst thing you could do is turn up with a logo. And I'll explain that in more details another time. Number 4, showing up with low IQ. Now, what do you mean if you're showing up with low IQ? If you don't know how to be able to read patterns, shapes and numbers, then the likelihood of you being successful in these type of showcase events is going to be limited. Because football is all about shapes, numbers and patterns. These are the 3. And if you can't work out these 3, then the likelihood of you being able to go to the next stages where you may get a trial of a club through your ability, but to stay there is another situation. It takes IQ. So that's another video in regards to that. And the 5th and the final one is overdoing the simple stuff and just making things complicated. For example, if you're a centre back and you're taking more than 3 or 2 touches on the ball, already you're done. Like at the building the attack and controlling the tempo and dominating phases of the pitch, especially when it comes to the centre halves and fullback and the DMs and centre mids and wingers, especially in that position when you're trying to set and go, it should be 2 touch max. When you're going forward in terms of fluid progression and the final third of the football pitch, when it comes to penetration, finishing, you can do whatever you want. Obviously, it's down to creativity. But other than that, you should be keeping the ball moving and be working on systematically playing with your teammates. Again, controlling the tempo, being patient. One thing that we lack over here in the UK is patience. If it's not on, recycle that. Go back to dominating possession. If it's not on, go back to controlling the tempo of the team trying to pressure you, slow it down. If you don't understand these things, then my goodness. Then if it's not on again, go back to building an attack, set it back to the keeper. Then go back again and then go forward and then build up slowly. These are the things that's going to take you, or shall I say, allow you as an individual to show the coaches or scouts, whoever that's watching you, that you know what you're doing. So let me know what you think about this in the video and let's go.